Like most American men, I really like movies. And I promise this is going to be one of those film analysis type of videos where I go in depth in a movie and explain why it's fantastic. Or one of those cinema appreciation videos. Well, kinda, but hear me out. Instead of film itself, I'm here to discuss the home of films. And not really home exactly as in your home. I mean the original home of films. That's right. The cinema, movie theaters, the theater. It's the place we go when it's too hot, too cold, have nothing to do, or we have the perfect date idea. Ladies, gents, theys, thems, let's go to the movies.
Turn off the flash, you fucking moron!
Now, I know that intro seems like it's gonna be one of those, oh, thank you for this, thank you for that type of thing. I mean, yes, but no. I really like the movies. I really like going to the movies, but there are things that I don't like about going to the movies. And when I mean movies, I'm meaning cinemaplex, movie theater. I'm just using movies as a broad term. You know, this reminds me, when you love a person, you gotta love them hard. You gotta love all their great parts. And then you gotta learn to love the ugly parts of them. The parts that make you love them more. The parts that make you want to fix them. The parts that you love even though you can't fix them. Now, when it comes to a person, you can do that. But the movie theater is not a person, it's a place. An ugly, expensive, fun place. Before we discuss what we like and what we don't like about the movie theaters, let's talk about the different types really quick. First, there's the regular Joe Schmo movie theater. This is like your basic movie theater. When you think of movie theaters, you think of this place. It's usually nearby, big screens, overpriced snacks, and seats I'm really surprised they haven't offered seat covers for, but that's a whole nother discussion. Ooh, next we have art house movie theaters. Now these are the film major's paradise. Why? Because there's no major movie blockbusters here. A24, indie films, and blockbuster movies because they gotta make money now, and sometimes foreign films. But I think what's really great about these type of movie theaters is that they offer classics. And by classics, I mean not like your basic classics. They're like cult classics that everyone's gonna go to because everybody's seen it and everybody wants to see it in the movie theater, either for the first time or for like the 10th billionth time because they really want to see it again. I've had this experience multiple times when I'm watching a movie and I'm like, wow, I really would like to see this in a movie theater. Or a movie that I've never seen before and I would really like to experience it firsthand in the movie theater. And it sounds great until you realize the other person had the same idea, and by other person, I mean hundreds of thousands of people who went to the same movie theater to watch the same movie over and over again, and then they start repeating the lines of the movie even though they were told to be quiet, and then you realize, wow, why did I watch this movie even though I could have watched it at home by myself with no food and drink, with just the stuff that's in my house, and no one else around? I hate you. Megaplexes. So these are like probably the most modern-ish movie theaters. These are the movie theaters that just aren't movie theaters anymore. They are arcades, bowling alleys, bars, restaurants. They're everything, but they have really big movie theaters that hold hundreds of seats, huge screens that are just like, I'm only seeing only the left side of the movie and the other right side I can't even see because it's that damn big. These places love money, but who doesn't? Am I right? It's one of those movie theaters where your wallet's just gone. There's no money, no ID, no credit cards, not even a wallet anymore.
Hey kids, how would you like to hear this on the screen instead of the great show you came to see? That's what you sound like.
You know what I like? Neon lights. And you know what's a bunch of those? Arcades. But arcades aren't around anymore. Movie theaters are, though. I don't know what it is about movie theaters and neon lights that just go together. But that's just the movies in general. Movie theaters have a great aesthetic that cannot be matched. Only matched by arcades, but again, those are completely dead. But yes, we love neon lights. We love just that classy tint of professionalism in the movie theater. Can we talk about the red seats at the movie theaters? Oh my god, those look so nice. They look very comfy. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. But goddamn do they look nice. And then sometimes they have those carpeted floors. You know those carpeted floors I'm talking about. The ones with like the stars and then like the moons and just like all the little stuff. It just gives it a I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, but all of that mixed together, plus going to see a movie theater and the nice air conditioning, it's peak. Now, I hate to be that guy, but I really don't like the new modern direction they're going with. Like, some of it's okay, like, all right, we're just gonna Starbucks these movie theaters, but it doesn't feel right. I need my colorful neon lights. I need my carpets. I need a person at the ticket booth and not a fucking touchscreen. Why on earth would I touch a screen that everybody else has touched? And by everybody else, I mean everybody else. You know, it's kind of like the same with streaming and Blockbuster. Like, yes, it's more convenient. Yes, it's probably less time consuming, but it doesn't really feel good. Like, as much as I like streaming and just watching a movie anytime I want, I really do like going to somebody like, hey, I would like this ticket for this movie. And they go, here you go. Also, a robot literally took somebody else's job. I don't think anybody realized that there's no more ticket man at the booth. There's no concierge. It's kind of like when people like used to call to order a pizza. Like, first it was like, hey, can I get a pizza with cheese, pepperoni? And now it's just, okay, order the pizza. It just doesn't feel right. Oh, speaking of people.
Seats in this theater.
So let's
Why
go
do you
yours.
have to have mine?
It's not your
Go
seat.
away.
People ruin everything. Surprise, surprise. But COVID changed a lot of things for us. It changed society, the way we see things, just as how things operate now. And I think it really changed people because I feel like theaters have gotten worse over the years. Like, yeah, you deal with the occasional, like, talker or weirdo or sometimes teenagers. But I swear to God, I have seen more people pull out their phones, talk, and just be absolute pieces of shit in the movie theater nowadays. Look, I get it. Sometimes movies are boring, especially nowadays. Look, you pay the ticket, take the ride. The ride being the newest movie that was really boring. If you don't like it, you that's the thing, you can leave. You can't pause it like the streaming. I understand that, but you can leave. Just, and then you're gone. And then you never have to talk about that movie ever again. And look, this has been said 1,000 times and will be probably forever said throughout history. Everyone can see the light on your phone. The people in the front notice the light. People in the back definitely notice the light coming from your phone. Put it away. Can someone tell me when movie theaters became a daycare? Look, I get it. I've been in the movie theaters since I was like probably a child. And I don't remember all the movies I saw, but I do remember going to them and enjoying that experience. And I'm sure kids nowadays still enjoy that experience. But are you really going to have them take their iPad to the movie theater? And so why are you really taking their tablet? Is it because you know they're going to be bored during the movie? In that case, you just paid $20 for a seat for your child to do the same thing that he did when he was at home. That's very interesting. Also, if they talk, if they scream, if they're just being a rowdy kid, please hit them. Discipline. Look, I could go on and on about people in the movie theater. Trust me, I can. But this video is going to be really short. I hope.
Psych!
I can complain and complain, but in all honesty, those people, those assholes, those nice people, those people you've had like random encounters with at the movie theater, they make the movie theater. Not only financially, but socially. I mean, can you imagine going to a movie theater by yourself? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, really, imagine you go to a movie theater personally, always by yourself every time. Do you know what they call a person who goes in the dark, looks at a screen, and laughs to themselves in the dark? They call them a maniac. That's not normal. We need people. I know, we hate them, but we need people. I could go on and on, but the movie theater is a great place. That definitely has some problems for sure. But for every packed movie theater with annoying Marvel fans, A24 fans, teenagers, there's that one time you go to a movie theater by yourself and you get the best seat in the house and nobody else is there but you. For every fake processed nacho cheese that you get on those crappy cardboard nachos, there's that popcorn in the box that just hits different. For every time you drop your phone in the movie theater, then you're looking for it, and you don't want to be annoying because everybody else is looking at you because they heard the blah. There's times where you drop your wallet, and then your credit card, and then you can't find it, and then you have to get a new one. There's no alternative. If you're gonna go to the movie theater, bring a bag. It's